It's really warm here, and I am melting. I don't have the air conditioners on because it makes too much noise when doing these videos. I've been through worse. It was 106 degrees here several days ago. It's only about 80 degrees today, but I thought this could be a good day to go down to the beach. There's a Goleta Beach Park, other side of the university, that I want to go to. When I did the video about UCSB, I showed where that park was down the hill because I want to take my little camp stove there and test it out. I'm not going to burn wood in this because I have these. They're dried out now. I made these a few weeks ago, papier mâché briquettes, because I saw people cooking with them. And I'll be able to put my little briquettes in there. I might have to shave them down. No, they'll go in. And burn them inside. What do you think? All right, let's go to the beach and test this thing. As usual, I start out on the bike path in front of my home. I live over there to the left. This is a fairly new path, as I've mentioned before, and they're still doing some touch-ups on it. I'm going to skip ahead down here to an intersection that I remember very well because I was hit by a car on my bike when I was in this intersection. It wasn't serious. I was just knocked down. I wasn't seriously injured. But I would just draw your attention to that because we do have to be careful on our bikes. All right, turning into university property here. I showed you this area last time when I did a tour of the university. This is behind university housing. And then continuing way along that bike path, these are the underpasses that I really like. One of them, light at the end of the tunnel. And then when I was going through UCSB last time, I didn't show you the sports field. That's the track to the right. To the left, more sports fields. This is summertime, so there are day camps for children out there. To the left over here are the volleyball courts. And then to the right, tennis courts. And then to the left over here are the soccer fields. These are artificial turf fields. And then now this is going out the east end of the campus. That's the Henley Gate, and down this large hill. It's kind of fun to bike up because with a Pedego e-bike, the motor does most of the work. This is where I stopped earlier when I was doing a tour of the campus. I'm going to go all the way down this hill. So now we are down at Goleta Beach Park. A lot of parking down here. This is a very popular beachside park, especially on the weekends. It's not too crowded today because this is a weekday and people are working. I'm going to cut through here to go through the parking lots over toward the ocean, and you'll see one of many. There's one right there. Little picnic areas. Those are first come, first serve. You don't have to reserve those, but there's someone sitting there. They've nabbed that one. Restrooms over here. The larger picnic areas, like over here to the right, those are by reservation only, and you have to reserve them a day in advance. But any of the small ones, if they're empty when you show up, you grab it, you own it. So, more restrooms over here. And again, more grill areas. You can kind of see them over there in the distance. This is another parking lot because this parking lot serves the restaurant that's down here at the end, at this end of the pier. This is called the Beachside. I've eaten here many times. Sometimes they have good specials, like shrimp kebabs. And it's a nice little restaurant. I wouldn't give it 3 Michelin stars, but it's a good enough little restaurant. There's the sign, Beachside. And then I'm going to take you here out onto the pier. But the sign over there to the left says no bicycles, although there was someone on the pier riding their bicycle. But I left my bicycle in a bike rack to the side. This is from the end of that pier. That's the More Mesa area. Down there would be the city of Santa Barbara. And then panning around, just barely visible on the horizon right there, are the Channel Islands. On a clear day, they're much more visible, but it's kind of hazy today. And then continuing to pan around, that's the university. And as we go around again more to the right, that'll be Goleta Beach Park. And that is where I'm going to test my little grill and eat my lunch. And right about this time, I remembered, uh-oh, I didn't lock up my bike. And I had to hurry back, and thankfully it was still there. $4,000 bike. All right, this is the little picnic area that I'm going to claim for myself. I'm going to put a tablecloth on that table, and that's the grill I'm going to use to test my little camp grill. Nice view of the ocean, little breeze coming in off the ocean. So there's my grill set up. I'm going to put a little skillet on top to cook my lunch. I'm going to use a torch to light my grill because it's just a little bit too breezy here. Matches don't work. There it is, lit up. And you can see those little paper mâché briquettes. They give off enough heat. Listen. You can hear it sizzling in the pan. There's my lunch. And there it is on a plate with some of my homemade potato salad. And there I am. I asked a passerby to hold the camera. And then here I am coming back home again after enjoying a very pleasant lunch at the beach. So there it is. Yet another park, easily accessible by bicycle. There are a lot of parks in this area, especially if I get down to Santa Barbara. I haven't even started Santa Barbara yet. There's a lot to see down in Santa Barbara. I've just been doing Goleta around where I live. So there's a lot yet to see. And again, I want to emphasize that if you have a bicycle and if you don't mind investing in a GoPro camera, you can record some of your own rides, put them on YouTube, show off the area where you live, some of the features, maybe the tourist attractions, some of the things that you love about the area, and especially some of the hidden away areas, like that Goleta Beach Park that I went to, a very popular park, big parking lots. On the weekend it's crowded, but when I went up to the small ocean access up the road up here, although it's got a decent sized parking lot, it's so hidden away that there are a lot of people that don't know that it's there. So keep watching my videos. If you like what you see, please click the like button. That gives me a better ranking on YouTube. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and thanks for watching.